Hello everyone, this is Princess Farron once again with Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Let's carry on with the main scenario quest, shall we? Shall we be off then? Arthur is home to the High Crucible of Alchemia, whose alchemists forge many of our warding skills. That seems as good a place as any to begin our investigation, don't you think? I spoke briefly with Nuhadin, the chief alchemist there, on our last visit. He should be happy to answer our queries. Will we be able to return to it already, or not really? Nope. Okay, let's just check in with our retainers. Oh, we were able to sell it. Okay. No, I'm adjusting that to the other retainer. Alright. So I'll call her again. Okay, he's got better boots, so let me just check that. Oh yeah, okay. Let's proceed. The High Crucible of Alchemia. We were assisting the satrap in investigation the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. I thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe we know where we should inquire next. To the bazaar, then. Settle down, friend. The danger has passed, at least for now. If it's not too painful to remember, could you tell us what you saw? That is enough, my good man. You were brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible, too, has survived mostly unscathed. Pray, stay close to your friends and loved ones and rest your body and mind while you are able. It's a vista here, so let me trade. Your offer is most appreciated. We are not lost, but we are in need of information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? have come not in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? And with that, I do believe we've learned all we can from the bazaar. Let's take a moment to review our findings. Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Hitherite Plaza. In other words, the blasphemy may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in that mayhem can surely tell us all. Have we tuned to this? Yeah. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? Oh. It's a vista here. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn? Okay, let's go. We have come not for libations, but rather for information. You are Milil, yes? We are investigating the so-called blasphemy on the satrap's behalf. It was one of your customers, a merchant, that first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him? Kalsal, yeah. Yeah, it's through him we met Mattia. Yes, the names ring a bell. Didn't you meet them both on your first trip to Tavner? If I recall correctly, Kalsal ran a trading operation Needlemad, and it was there you made Matthew's acquaintance. So are the people who are most desperate are the ones transforming, maybe? Forgive me. I would not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would ask just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kalsal in particular? Please, anything at all. Let's see. After leaving the Mayhain, we're to retrace our steps and head back towards the Aetherite Plaza. For traders? From here we ascend the stairs. Ah, this must be the Yush, in which case we should take the path leading southeast. Okay. Oh, look at the lamps. Cute. If we keep going this way, we should arrive in Kama before long. Walking these unfamiliar streets is quite the adventure, is it not? Can only hope we can explore Razatan at our leisure once this crisis has passed. That's feeling confident. loves these lamps. Nice. Oh, I like this. And this must be Kama. We have arrived at last. Let us begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Kalsal. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. Oh, this is so pretty. Especially at night time. Another pawn. Let me just attune to it. Could you come back another time? I just woke up and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. Well, that's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Tavna. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Kalzal? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Kalzal, I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around thanks to a generous order from Riviera Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. Haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Jinabaha might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he was the one who brokered the arrangement. Jinabaha at Ruvide Fibers. Let's make a point to visit him after we've spoken with the other locals. Kazal, you say? Yes, I've known him since he was a boy. If there was ever a man who born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return, he'd spent his days procuring the finest wares and seeking willing customers. You could say it came to him as easily as breeding. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really, with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn to dusk the other day. No doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then at night I heard the door open. I looked out to see Kalsal sitting on a bench. His head hung low, a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see, the situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of, other than the troubles with his consortium. He was the same old Kalsal, cordial and honest like always. These questions you are asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about his bazaar goings-on. Rest assured, the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you, stay close to your daughter and be prepared to take refuge should the satrap order it. Alright, let's go. Is this door open? Just curious. Oh yeah. What's this? Okay. Alright. Snipping around. This seems like the fastest way. I had to take the opportunity to, you know, enjoy that vista. Oh. What is this? If I am not mistaken, these stairs lead to Dharma. It is quite a sight, the red sky above. During the final days of yore, the heavens burned and the stars fell. Creation magics ran amok. That was my assumption when I saw Amaron. Perhaps the ancients believed the same, that the terror of a single powerful individual was the cause of that calamity. And yet, those self-same horrors now manifest themselves before our eyes. What could it be that sets the heavens aflame and turns ordinary men into beasts? But not all of them, right? Okay then, let's go. Oops, sorry. They are farming silkworms. This must be rufated fibers, where we should find Jinabaha. Yeah. Downstairs, I'm assuming. Yeah. Nice clothes. Pardon me, but you are in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions that we would like to... In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done. Of course you will. Yeah, these guys could, you know, digital operates a thing or two about clothing. Poor things. Okay, it's not here. No. There's another visitor there. I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus entrusted to me. I take it your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed. Indeed, you knew the merchant Kalsal, did you not? Believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Dejection and despair. So that's why the flower is important. When the flower is shining, it means you're clear, you won't transform. It's an indicator, so yeah. That's it. You remember what we saw in Vanashpati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts one after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that witnessed it all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Kalsal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. Let me just see if I can go and jump to that vista. Nope. Let me try again. If not, I'll try it later on, but it's the only way, right? slowly. Ugh. Okay, never mind. Let's proceed. We were to reconvene with the others in front of Magaduta, were we not? It should be just outside. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. My friend, we must take our leave. I pray that your establishment is spared further tragedy. But remember, your lives are far more precious than anywhere's. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Okay, here they are. At least everything is trying to make a little sense.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
So formal.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
Curious thing they're talking about this through a game. In the times we are living. Curious indeed. Very well.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen. But there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karl Zahl's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast.
Exactly.
Even in lands we thought safe. Even as we speak.
Easy, Alize.
Look! It's the satrap! The satrap!
Thank the heavens.
What do the people think one single man can do? They're looking at him as like he was a savior.
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share.
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
You are?
My father.
I'm Matya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Oh,
Ah, I remember you from our first visit.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the
spit it out.
skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy!
oh no.
Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm?
Oh my god,
You
don't tell me
saw those
she's going to
beasts?
turn.
They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb! What if we are too late, huh? They catch him,
No.
stick their fangs into him? The fangs! Scream!
Get away from her. Now!
Oh, and it's huge. Oh no.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run as fast as you can!
Don't panic. Get up and flee. Oh, wait.
My son.
Enough! You must run. For their sake and your own.
He's trying to see if that can help him.
Yes. You will survive. You must.
Oh, how brave, Gratia. So it is possible to save them. To avoid it. What will you do? Rahatia? What is he doing?
Be strong, my friends! Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations! Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Yeah, that's what we do. Don't panic.
Alphino! Alize! Leave the city to us! And make for Palaka's stand at once! Matya, show my friends to the village! I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest!
Right!
Go with them, will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.
Save Palaka stand, whatever it takes. And yeah, it pains me to put you into harm's way, but I'll ask your aid as well. In that case, this is what we shall do. Jude, I ask that you take the lead and dispatch any beasts you encounter. Alize and I will keep Matsuya hidden amidst the trees and follow when the path is clear. Will do. There is no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled. Just, oh dear. there. Okay, that did it. Just to gain a little more experience. Oh, so, okay, this is the village. I forget to change it. Right. There they are. It cannot be. Oh, you think they'll turn? We must heal those we can and quickly. I see no base, but stay on your guard. So. Horizontal higher. Try calming it down, dude. Does not look good. We are on the verge of despair. Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope it has managed to flee. But if the rest have been turned to beasts by the 12. Let us do what we can to see that the damage spreads no further. And no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. I content to the rest. Pray, look after Mattia. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours. Are they missing? Of course. I like this music. Oh, there's an ether current here. Let's see if I can sneak past these bitches. Alright, you didn't notice me. Go! Wait here. Come on, dude. Did we get here on time? So... he's still alive. Oh no. Listen to his voice. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. It worked. There's you. should perhaps take him to the village. Oh, so he didn't make it. I was hoping he might have. Fine, you're following me. Friend to friend. Experience. Okay, fine. Decided to leave. Okay. Let me just see. Okay. Okay, another one. Oh, it's a snake! It's a Shanga. Oh, Estinian and Vitra. Where are they again?
No more enemies to trouble us here.
No. Link pill.
It's me. How fare you below? Understood. I will inform Vritra. Chaos and panic sweep Raz Khan, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
so it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Razat Khan is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Razat Khan hangs in the balance. We have company.
Back. You both can do that.
The hour has come, Vritra! It's all or nothing!
Spoken like a true dragoon. Because I know many dragoons. You have to calm down. You cannot let fear consume you. Everyone could. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? I see. In that case, let us help you find the murderer and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Alice and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Matthias speak with Elder Yudovet? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you are able. We will save Mevan and her child. We can do that much for Karasaf. To report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free. No doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. And with that, let us resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Mancia? Then it's settled, Mancia. Stay close to me, alright? You two take the lead, keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well. We make for Perusa as quickly as we are able. With me! Okay. Crocodiles. you are, how fare the others? I see. You've seen to all the beasts inside. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevan?
You think she might have turned into a beast?
Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies, and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
Brave soul.
Where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
I was thinking the exact same thing. You know, all together, so...
My friends! This is a place of worship.
A faith, yeah, that's a good one.
Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
"'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor.
Is that a prayer?
Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are.
Good thing he was there.
My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevan, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
He's very talented.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand. So I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
That's true.
I won't argue with that.
I wonder if the flower will shine.
In darkness, seek joy.
Yeah.
Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
Oh, great. We have the music again. Over there, my view was blocked by the trees, but I am sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Shoot, go with Matsi and search along the river. Alfino and I will circle around from the south. Kumbira crocodile. How's it this time? Can I climb this rock? No. Okay. Let's proceed then. Only when we have the ability to fly over this region. Oh, there we are. Destination. Oh wait, there's a vista here first. No, it's them.
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Mervyn!
Don't, please!
You got their attention, Alfino. Wow. Kind of reminds me of Venom.
Lord have mercy!
She's alive.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back.
Some sort of sustenance.
Not now!
Matsia, take the child.
She's safe with you.
God damn it. It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Matsia, can you take her back to the village?
Yeah, get out of
But
the chaos.
the child, all by myself.
They'll attract him to
You
them.
can't be serious.
Go.
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
You
Right.
can do it.
I can do it.
Of course you can. You're a godfather now.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
Steady. You know the way.
Recite the words.
No. No. Not you too.
Tell her something. Please.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path.
Death lurks in the dark.
No!
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is.
You can do it, you can do it.
See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged. Every agony.
Calm down now, quickly. Calm down.
The divinity.
You can't calm down.
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
How can you do that? Oh, he's warming her.
Well, well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
They're strong.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
We had help from on high.
What, like divine aid?
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband, at least. Will you help me?
We have done what we can, just for the villagers of Balakistan to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Bevan and Karasaf died as they lived, as themselves and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. To think today would come when even the smallest of solaces would be discomforting. Taituvunu. Oh, sometimes called mountain tea. I don't know. Nidana is there too. I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palakistan in their time of need. And so, I and several of my colleagues from Great Work came to offer our services. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you were the true Satra all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary? Rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the Satra's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that Satra was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people, and decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Owen's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your skills, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Far too kind you are, Master Vitra. But the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this their darkest hour. Good question. What will they do? I worry for the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, may I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. Her spirits are high, apparently. Which is great. I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, these terrible beasts. What in the name of the sisters is happening here in Tafner? Oh my, that's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties then. Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and styptic sweetness of chai is a simple everyday pleasure in Ireland. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely sentiment, Nidana. By all means, allow us to assist. I wouldn't mind tasting a little bit of it. Who wants some tea? Okay. There's a thirsty, weary citizens over here, sitting on the crates. Okay, so the solution to stop this chaos is tea. Nice. Okay, there's another one there. Nabshida. It's working. Charms. Just meta here. Okay, our equipment is in good condition. Oh, Chocobo Keep. Thank you for delivering the chai, Jude. Did it help to lift the villagers' spirits? Oh, it sure did. That is heartening to hear indeed. The final days show no signs of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fall of death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition. But it is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Wow, so many side quests we have over here. That's sweet. Well, we've finished delivering the chai. I do believe everyone has a pippy hot cup. I could almost believe there's a magic at work, how the tension fades with every sip. Let us pray that Palakistan has seen the last of those transformations, at least for now. They are still at risk, as every village in Tavna, like as not. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends from the Radiant and the High Crucible. Shall we return to Razatan? By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver them from this terrible calamity. Then let us find Estinian and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? Who knows? The Wakeful Tirana? Near the bridge to Razatan, as I recall. Very well then. loyal rise.